light the beam. Oh my goodness. Make it 6 straight, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6 consecutive wins and 6 separate Kings players with double-digit points in today's victory in Dallas against a dangerous and red-hot Dallas Mavericks team. This is a legit contender right here. The Sacramento Kings team, 23-24, is a contender. We've been waiting for a team like this for decades, and we got that team. De'Aaron Fox was great, but you have to say Sabonis is just unstoppable. With the rebounds, 13 rebounds today, 32 points, and he was 13 for 15 from the field. Missed 2 shots and scored 32 points. Between him, De'Aaron Fox, and then you have Monk, plus the rest of the cast. I mean, Harrison Barnes didn't have his best game and still scored 12. Murray was fantastic, 17 points today, and just a great team win. Now, the game didn't start out fantastic. In fact, the Kings looked a little sluggish on defense, gave up 36 points in the first quarter. The good thing is they also scored 35. So it looked like it might just be a crazy, insane game, 150 to 144. Who knows what was going to happen? And that kind of continued into the second quarter. But the Kings defense started to pick it up, went into the half with a little lead. And in the third quarter, at some points in the third quarter, the game was actually tied. It was like, okay, this could go down the wire. And then, bam, raining three-pointers. And the defense just said, you know what, let's play. Let's go ahead and do this. And the defense went insane there, locked it down. And in the fourth quarter, they limited the Dallas Mavericks to 17 points and caused the crowd there. I forgot the name of the arena there in Dallas, American Airlines Arena, caused them to actually boo and walk out. They walked out of the arena before the final whistle, and they score 17, and the Kings, I believe, 33 there in the fourth quarter. And again, Fox with 30 today. Monk, I know, was over 20. Even Duarte scored 13. Just another team effort today, top to bottom in this one. Even a couple of guys didn't have their best games. Barnes was bricking three-pointers today. I don't know what was going on with Harrison Barnes, but he hasn't been hitting those threes lately like you would like. But, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to come through as a team, and the Kings clearly did that today. So light the beam, PK, man. We are going to be lighting the beam today. And this was certainly a much better trip to the Lone Star State than the previous one when the Kings went into Houston and lost those 2 games. And believe it or not, that's the last 2 games that the Kings have lost. They have been undefeated since that 2-game series in Houston, and now gone back into Texas, took care of business in San Antonio. Not the best win, but a win. And then today against this Dallas Mavericks team that's really good. And the Mavs did play yesterday, and the Kings now have to play tomorrow against the Pelicans. But all in all, you have to give a shout out to this team. It's just like, oh my goodness. I mean, this is a legitimate contender in my mind. This team is better than last year's team. This team looks more, I mean, a playoff team. That's a minimum. When we say playoffs, that's a given. When's the last time we had a Kings team that was pretty much a given? This is a playoff team. We made the playoffs here and there, but you actually for a long time didn't. There was that huge period, I don't know how many years, where the Kings couldn't even get in the playoffs. But now this is a genuine playoff team. And not just a playoff team, but I think it's a team that can go deep, deep, deep into the playoffs, and perhaps even the NBA Finals could be awaiting this team. Not to jinx it.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
So super excited about what I'm seeing on the court today against 6 Kings in double-digit points today. But Sabonis, between Sabonis and Fox, you put a good supporting cast around those two, team can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. And these guys are young. They're insanely talented. And I mean, saw what happened against teams like the Lakers and some teams with some older talent. Kings just run right over them. And you saw what happened in this game. Kings just rolled right over this Mavs team. So we're going to take this W right here. We're going to light the beam, and we're going to try again tomorrow. And I apologize for not being in the studios at the gym working out, but I was definitely watching the game there, and enjoyed every minute of it. I was listening to the audio on none other than NorCal Sports, and he did an unbelievable job. I was impressed. That's almost NBA announcer quality right there. Very good announcing right there. And I've never tried play-by-play basketball. I can do play-by-play baseball all day. Basketball, that's tough. The ball's moving around, and it takes a special skill to do that. Someday I'll probably do like a hangout. We'll just hang out and kind of enjoy the game together. But I don't know if I'll be able to actually do a freaking play-by-play like they do in the NBA. Io, what's up, Brady Domina? Oh, yeah, dude, Fox is not only an all-star, he's a freaking superstar in my mind. He is a star. He is one of the brighter stars in the NBA. How could he not be? And I don't know, Sabonis damn well it should be too. How are you going to score 32 points and miss 2 buckets? Holy cow. But yeah, no, NorCal Sports was. I jumped in there. You told me to jump in there. I wasn't expecting anything special, just a YouTube channel. The guys, professional, very professional, very, very good, very good. I was very impressed. So I don't know if this channel grows over the next 2 or 3 years. Who knows? We could do some collabs or something. This is a literal brand new channel. See, we have 3 people in the chat right here. So it is what it is. Oh yeah, you got to support the Stockton Kings. Actually, I don't know if the Stockton Kings played today, but no, I'm just at the gym here, my local gym, and I had to get my workout in. But I was most definitely watching the Kings on the treadmill and keeping an eye on that and listening to on the headphones. Okay. I was listening to NorCal Sports, and that's it. I mean, as far as the Dallas Mavericks, I wanted to travel for, because I go to Texas at least twice a year, 3 times a year, but couldn't make it there. But I'll go to some Kings game. I'll go to some home Kings games for sure. Oh, you went to Stockton game? I'm going to hit up a Stockton Kings game this season. That's for guarantee. That's a guarantee. Check out some of those guys. Even though it's a little different in the NBA, right? Like those players aren't exactly all eligible to be promoted at any given moment, like in baseball. Most of them just signed with the Stockton Kings, and like a few of them are actually affiliated and actually on the actual Kings roster. But the vast majority of them, I think, are just G League players. Could always get signed though. They play well enough. But yeah, so what can you say? I was going to say the Mavs, was it Kyrie Irving? He scored 23 today. Looked pretty good. Obviously, he's a superstar, been a superstar for years and years and years. But other than that, just didn't see a whole lot from them, especially in that second half. The second half, the Kings put the pedal to the metal and took care of business. And hey, I'd rather you put the pressure on and really move physically in the second half, rather than we see so often where teams will come off right off the bat with all this energy, and then by the second half they're completely spent. I'd rather see a team. I mean, I don't want you to conserve energy too much, get out there and play hard. But if you are going to play harder in the fourth or the first, play harder in the fourth. And the Kings did that today. And got a clear 129-113 win. Yeah, Davison Mitchell's is not out of the rotation. Where the hell is Logan? Haven't seen Logan. Logan ain't been showing up. That's for damn sure. But Brady, but I do appreciate you. By the way, we have 4 people here supporting it. But I do appreciate you going ahead and shouting out the channel there. I do appreciate that, and letting everyone know where the post game is going to be. I'm not going to be able to do every single one of the 82 games, but I'll try my best. So, yeah, a wonderful, amazing team. This is the best looking Kings team since the Weber era. I mean, I don't know. Am I wrong on that? Well, I can remember. So Pelicans tomorrow. Kings are rested at the fourth quarter. Yeah, they did. Sorry about that. Light went off. But yeah, 100%. And I'll do as many as I can. And that's that. So, and of course, if I go to a game, it'll be a car video too, just like this. But I didn't go to today's game. It was in Dallas, Texas. But we'll be looking forward to more Kings basketball tomorrow. On to New Orleans and a little Mardi Gras time. Okay, actually, I don't know even when that is, but like I said, between Sabonis and Fox, you add in this cast of supporting characters like Monk, especially Monk, Murray, Barnes, Duarte. Obviously, I'm missing a few guys, but you add that cast to Fox and Sabonis, you have a championship caliber team. I don't think I could go to say Fox best point guard of all time, but I see him as, okay, I don't know, kind of like a Westbrook who actually, and Russell Westbrook's a Hall of Famer. He's great, but I feel like he doesn't always put the team first, chasing triple doubles a lot. Kind of can be a ball hog at times. At least back in the day, I'm not sure about now. Maybe he's gotten better, but I feel like Fox is just a better team player. He knows how to move the ball around a little better. He doesn't chase triple doubles. He doesn't chase anything. He just does what he's got to do to help the team win. Seems like a great team player and a great individual player at the same time. But he's got the same quickness, the same electricity. And you can't say Fox is the best point guard of all time. That's probably pushing it. But he's the guy you want on this team right now, right here and right now. There's no one else I'd rather have on this Kings team with Fox and Sabonis and the rest of the guys. Really incredible team. Just avoid injury. And this team, what did Michael Jordan say? The ceiling is the roof. Player of the game, MVP candidate. I got to take Sabonis as player of the game for only missing 2 field goals in this one. 32 points. He's not a big 3-point guy, but he does everything else. 13 rebounds. I don't think he got any steals, maybe 1 steal, but there was some good defense there. There were some good defensive steals today as well. I think Barnes might have picked one up, but I don't have all the stats in front of me, so we're just kind of winging it. But it is what it is. So, yeah, I picked them to get Kenta Maeda as the top guy and Shohei Ohtani. I think they're going to go all out for him. Will they actually succeed? Seems like the consensus is no, but I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Basically, we're going to get either him or I don't want to. I can't remember the other guy's name. The Japanese pitcher. I can't remember his name offhand. SH something. One last thing on Giants. Japanese pitcher is San Francisco Giants choice. Yeah, I think you're right on that. Probably can get him a little cheaper than Ohtani for sure. But yeah, no. Great game today. Great win, ladies and gentlemen. Go Kings. Go Kings. Light the beam. And we're going to keep it up. We're going to keep it up. So hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new. We got to put some videos out on this channel too, not just live streams. We got to put some videos. So probably not tomorrow because I got a Kings game, but I'm going to start putting some videos on this here. Not just Kings talk. We're going to talk NBA talk as well right here on Hum Baby Kings. So let's go Kings. Let's go Giants, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to bounce out of here. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Kings win it 129-113 in Dallas. Tomorrow's huge. Tomorrow's huge. They win tomorrow, 7 straight. What can you say? This team looks legit. I mean, someday we're going to lose a game. And when we do, you just got to bounce back after that. But, yeah, Warriors, didn't they just lose? They lost to the Thunder right yesterday. So, yeah, man, I'm all over it. So, it's going to be a fun season for sure. 100%. 100%. Thank you, Brady Domina, everybody else. And we will see you next time.
Shame on you. I thought we were in this thing together. I'm just as scared as you are, but this has to be done. We don't want the bad guys to win. We gotta do this for justice, for freedom, for honesty.
Boy, do I feel ashamed.
Me too. I feel like 2 cents.
I'm back in.
You can count on me.
Oh, hey, I was only joking. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to go out there and risk our lives.
Yeah.
All for one and one for all. Yeah.
Light the beam!